The face of marketing in the last 3 years has been completely revised. I mean, it's totally changed. Marketing as we know it, or as I've known it, I've been around marketing a long time, is a whole new era, and it's an exciting time. For some people it's scary, for me it's not. When I came to OfficeMax, we had just merged two companies together, and we were in a turnaround situation. So the first 2 years of my time there were really spent in cutting budgets, maximizing return on investment, doing everything we could to make everything as efficient as possible, and making something out of nothing really was what it was. And now, having gone through the recession, hopefully, having gone through the recession, we actually were prepared for it. So it made that time for us less painful. And we had a mentality, and still do, of taking risk, of experimenting, of looking at new ideas, new opportunities, and really pursuing things that probably we would not have done had we not been in the turnaround and then the recession. Well, for us at OfficeMax, we're in third place in a three company category. And so we didn't have huge resources to begin with. But in the past, we pretty much relied on kind of the same old formula: newspaper, television, to a small extent, in-store, what have you. And with the whole world shifting and media shifting, with it, we really were not in a position to spend big dollars. So we were looking at smaller things, but things that we knew we could get news with, that we could create buzz with. And so that led us into online. It led us to look at social media. It led us to look at events. It led us to all kinds of things that are really all about making news. And that's the big difference for us. If we'd had more resources, we probably would have followed the course of a more traditional company, like our competition. But a case in point, Christmas. Christmas is not a season that people immediately relate to office supplies. And yet there are products in our offering that are all about gifts: computers, sound equipment, all kinds of things, furniture. But we didn't have any money. We had just about the same budget that our competition had to produce one commercial. That was our entire budget, under $1 million. So we went to our agency and said, come back with ideas that scare us. This was 4 years ago. And they came back and said, we think you should put it all on viral marketing, and we think that you should create 20 websites, put them all out there, and see what happens. We did that, and out of it came Elf Yourself, which became the biggest viral campaign in history. And we wouldn't have taken that risk if we'd had unlimited resources, or we had big resources. We would have said, all right, do the things you've done before and on with business. But we've created something that has become the equivalent of a viral Frosty or a Rudolph, or it's our Christmas tree. And it's linked directly back to the company. It's raised our profile. People think of us differently. And that was all because we took a risk.